This video is intended for audiences who are 13 and over. If you are not 13 and over, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
All right, I'm moving a little ahead in the discussion, but I feel like I need to get this out the way, right? I am really glad that Jeep got his shit beat in him, right? I thought they were gonna pull the stupid, the stereotypical. Here's a new antagonistic writer, a new writer. He's
actually gonna be around for a while and like be strong,
right? Like, I thought he's gonna be too powerful that he beats up.
Yeah, it turns out,
right? I would expect him to at least beat base form Gavv and Locky.
Yeah. That makes sense because it would be ridiculous for any of the bitter Gavs to be stronger than just or to be weaker than like base form Gavv, right? Because we've established in the show that base form bitter Gavv is stronger than
it's still a threat if you're in base form, you know, right?
Yeah.
Right, so I was like, when I started beating up Shoma and Locky, I was like, alright, I'll give him credit for that, but boy, I'll be really mad if Shoma only fights in base form, just so he can establish what a big
Shoma immediately,
Right, he realized that, wait a minute, I don't have to be fighting in base form Gavv anymore. I mean, technically, I still need to spend like 2 hours eating a bunch of being fed candy,
as far as it goes with, like, Reiwa riders and their like final forms, like Shoma has the most understandable reason of like hesitating to use like his final form, like master form, because it's like okay, but I have to like eat like 200, like I have to build up like 100 Gochizos in order to get this. Every time I use this, it has to like mean it, because if I do this and it just like, oh, and I beat them in like 5 seconds, like it doesn't matter, then it's like, oh, I just wasted like all of these Gochizos.
Yeah, you know, I'm really glad that Master Form beats the shit out of Jeep, and Jeep immediately gets his shit right.
Yeah.
Good. Jeep I was really mad if somehow, what was it, Bakiri, Bukake,
Baki stick.
Right, and I was gonna be really mad. Baki stick was somehow more stronger than Master. I'm like, all right, this is fucking bullshit.
No,
all right, I give tokusatsu a lot of leeway, you know.
Yeah.
Right, but I was like, I don't buy it.
Yeah, this is just more of Nielv just like going, shit, fuck, I don't know. What if we put other snacks inside of like bitter Gavv? Like, hey, you can transform into a bitter Gavv, like if I just modify you, like you'll work, right? Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I just want to say also before we get fully into this, my only thing is that I want to get ahead of is, you know, we've mentioned a lot of things about Lockia's whole situation, and I feel conflicted about what the implied conclusion is based off of where we end this episode. Because, boy, it's like, yeah, could have seen that coming, but also
it makes a lot of sense.
It makes a lot of sense,
think about
but it just seems too obvious. But I don't like that it was like Occam's razor sort of situation with things.
Right. Alright. Hey, it is Kamen Rider Gavv, episode 38. The other side of hatred, you know? Right? Hey, look. Hanto says, hey, you got a clock. Tomorrow, we are coming for you. I am bringing my posses. There's gonna be a cross in front of your yard and everything, you know?
Jesus Christ. No, it's not even there's gonna be a cross, like, it's more of a thing of, hey, alright, I'll let you have your piece, and then tomorrow you'll be on the tree, okay? Oh, Jesus, this hurts me as a black man to be like, Hanto, ooh, you're doing the bad.
Don't worry, look, Hanto is slowly, look, he's friend with a full granute now, okay?
Yeah, he's like, no, you definitely have you and Lockie have changed my opinions, but I do have some exceptions. And
I hold on. Technically, he has 2 Grand Youth friends, right? Do we count Uncle Dente as a friend, or is like Uncle Dente just like the one guy he goes to, you know, who just happens to be a Grand Youth, you know, right?
I mean, he hasn't. Honestly, he hasn't hung out with Uncle Dente ever since, as far as I understand. As far as we've seen, he hasn't seen Uncle Dente since getting his.
Right, he only goes to Uncle Dente when he needs something done, you know.
Yeah,
right, so he
Lakia goes to him when he needs something done, but the difference is that Lakia is also a Grand Youth. But Hato is like, I'm not going... Like, if I need some repairs done, you can talk to your uncle, honestly. Like, that's probably where he's gonna go.
Right, yeah. Yeah, hey, we're keeping off. Hey, we find out who... Look, we find out who the wolf Grand Youth is now, and so, hey,
yeah.
Hato's like, oh boy, man, do I shoot him now? You know, right? Or do I wait till he's away from the kid, you know? I don't want to shoot him in front of the kid, you know, right?
Yeah, this kid seems to really like him, but I do want to kill him, though. So, like, what are my options?
You know, what's the opportune time, that for me to...
Yeah,
for me to shoot him?
Hey, small child, when would you like me to kill your, not adoptive father figure, but, like, parental figure sort of thing?
Mm-hmm.
It's not good.
Right. Yeah. And then meanwhile, boy, I don't know what the fuck is going on with G. Now I feel like so hey, look, hey, it is June. Okay, you know, right?
Yeah.
Right, it is a month.
It's like I said. Oh, hey, that's why. Hey,
right,
stick
and
around
I
for the
not
end.
In the
that's
position,
why we talk about She's the Man.
You know, right? So I am, yeah, right. Yeah, foreshadow that, right? So I'm not in a position to talk about what is going on in this scene, you know, right? But I feel like this scene is like a weird, the writer's fetish going on, you know, right? I don't know what's going on here. I don't like this scene, you know. Feels really fucking weird. Look, he keeps transforming into his dead sister, you know, right? He's wearing her dead skin basically at this point, you know.
There's a difference between, you know, being explicitly, like, trans or, like, genderqueer, and then there's just, like, my identity...
I don't know what the fuck Jeep is
my
doing
sister, and it's like, oh, don't do that. Please stop doing that.
Mm-hmm, right? You know, I don't want to be wearing this outfit anymore. You can't make me wear this, you know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so hey, look, hey, Nerva's like, hey, I got a good idea. Hey, illegal operations, you know. I mean, technically it's not illegal. We're doing it from my backdoor surgery room, you know.
Yeah,
right?
It's not illegal. It's improper. It's RFK approved operations.
Right. Yeah, hey, I finally figured out how to make my own gochizos, you know, right? It's just as good, you know, right?
Yeah.
Hey, remember this thing that was revealed 2 months ago now, I believe, is when this
Baki stick. It's crazy how we're just now.
Also, by the way, this form completely shattered my expectation of what this for. So I thought this. I don't want to say going far ahead, right? I thought this was the stupid potato chips, right? Those stupid potato sticks that are popular in Japan, right? But it's not. It's fucking French fries. I was like, what the fuck was this? My expectation has never been. I have never been outsmarted by Kamen Rider than I have ever been outsmarted with Baki fucking steak form. I was so fucking mad.
That it's crazy to me that, like, I mean, it did seem like the obvious person that would become Baki, at least in my opinion, the obvious Baki stick bitter Gavv would be Jeep. But we've had so many other reveals between the bitter Gavv situation and everything else.
Right, I thought this bitter Gavv, the Baki Bai, was just gonna be like a rogue bitter Gavv.
Right, I was like, I didn't know who was, like, they genuinely confused me. I didn't know. And then it's like, no, it's just G, it's still just G, it's still gonna be G.
You know, yeah, right, he's still a character within the show, you know. Right, but yeah, hey, everyone's like, hey, I want me to do some illegal modifications on you, you know, right? Hey, I'll give you your own Gavv, you know, right? Yeah, that'll be great, you know, right? I mean, I've already did illegal surgery with you with the stupid human forms, you know, but hey, you want to step it up a little bit more, you know?
Yeah.
Right? But yeah, Locky goes to Uncle Dente, hey, my driver book.
Yeah,
bro,
my driver's all cracked. Can you please help me?
You know, can I get some new toys? Hey, look, it is Q3, you know, right? The series almost over. We gotta pump in some last-minute toys, you know, for the kids to buy.
A power form or something? Like, damn.
Yeah, you know, right? Hey, look, since you already have my belt, you can add some extras. You know, hey, look, what's the upgrade plan looking like? You know, right? Like how much would it cost me to upgrade to a max? You know, right? What are we working with here? You know, right? Hey, right? Look, I got you some pudding too. You know, this will motivate you and everything.
It could. I could do more, but like, hey, I know what you want. I know what you like.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. So Lakia, this is pretty much hanging with Uncle Dente. Frank, pretty much. Lakia's still like, none of this concerns me really. I don't
give a shit about.
I don't know what the fuck
Lakia does still have the moment of the episode where he gives Shoma / Hanto the confirmation bias of like, no, yeah, if that was like my brother's killer, yeah, kill him. Oh, I'm totally cool with killing.
Mm-hmm. Right. I feel like how Lucky is a god for like third party. He's like, listen, I don't know what the fuck a zoo is. What the fuck is a walkie? What the fuck is that? Rocks? You talk to me. Are you saying are those minerals or something? If it's not minerals, I'm not interested in it. I don't care. You know. Right. I'm not eating anything that isn't rocks. You know. Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they go with Kenji, right? Is the wolf granute, right?
Yeah, Kenji's the wait, no, actually, hold on. Is Kenji the wolf granute or is Hiruto is the child, Kenji is the wolf granute.
Yeah. So he's playing. Yeah, hey man, look, I was in a bad spot, you know.
Yeah,
it turns out in the granite world, you know,
I was down bad, doing drugs. It wasn't good. I know I should.
Yeah, you know, look, my by the way, in the granite there was a candy store at some point.
Yeah, look, didn't use people.
Despite what your preconception of us, we're not savages in the granite world, you know, right? We have stores, you know. Right, in the store, I had a legal tax ID in the granite world. All right, you know, right? We weren't just going around with sticks and rocks. All right, okay.
I mean, sure, some of us were sleeping in bay hails, but that's its own thing.
That was a class societal thing. All right, you know, right. That happens. That's in your world too. All right. But yeah, he's like, hey, I'm ready to I'm ready to pay for my life. You know. Right.
Yeah.
My bad. I killed your mom.
If you wanna fuck me up, that's fine. Okay. I understand. I did some bad things. Your mom died. That's how it is sometimes, and that's on me. Okay.
Yeah, but before I die, let me finish making these sweets. You know, I gotta perfect the sweets. I gotta perfect mold. I guess is what they're doing. Right. So. I think that's what they're trying to perfect.
Yeah,
right?
The mold and also I guess like the the like flavor profile of each of them, because like
because they're pretty much like a mochi type of.
Yeah, but I've got to assume that it's not just like. You know,
this is not just like you can just buy like an animal mold and like pour Jello.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. I've got to assume that if they're doing it like really, really, really like traditional style, they're not trying to do like, a point where they just have, like they're not just gonna like mold the mochi and then. Like put some
put it like a breast mold, right?
They're gonna
looking
go
up
and like,
Wagashi. This thing looks like literal Play-Doh.
It's
you know?
only green because we put in like matcha. It's only pink because we put in fucking.
Yeah, but I did not realize how
blossom
extravagant this thing can actually you can actually make Wagashis to be actually. That's pretty crazy. I'm looking at Google images of them right now. Wait, these things are actually crazy with what you can actually craft them to be. I did not know that. All right. Hey. That's on me. You know, that's my preconception. You know, right? Right? I learned something. I accept that. You know, right? But yeah, hey, he's like, hey, look, give me a little bit of time. You know, right? I gotta help this failing family business. All right?
They don't have anything else if I die. Like I've been keeping this family that I'm not actually a part of afloat for a long time, and like that's the only way that they're gonna survive. So please let me at least keep them alive.
Mm-hmm. Then meanwhile, Guada's like, hey, Ben, this, we got a, old man, I don't know what the fuck this middle guy is, you know, right? I don't know what the fuck this middle guy is wearing, you know, he's a DJ? I assume he's a DJ? He has headphones or something, you know, right?
Look,
right,
they're all...
And a main cat?
They all have to do what they gotta do, you know?
Right? Hey, all right, hey, look, hey, bring me. Look. After our big kidnapping plan did not work, we're back to square one. You know, so I gotta kill her the lowest producing
Who's the person that's
is.
the worst gradient? Now I will say it's interesting that it's like only now will I look back at the last 20 years of production cycle and go, oh shit, yeah, I should have gotten rid of this guy a long time ago.
Yeah, this guy has stopped giving why is he still on the payroll?
Yeah, holy shit. Wait, hold on. Have we been paying this guy? That's crazy.
Does he still have the login and the pin to access our stuff? What's going on here, you know, right? But yeah, Jeep gets the surgery, you know, right? Jeep, hey, congratulations to him. Yeah, you know, hey, good month to get surgery, you know, right?
Yeah, with fucking what's her name, Lizelle's.
Yeah. Look, his wife is there to support his surgery, you know, right?
Oh boy, yeah. You know, hey, happy Pride, guys. You know, be who you want to be, even if that sometimes is pressured in by your wife, I guess, telling you this is who you want to be because you owe me, like, for being who you are.
Mm-hmm. Right. Hanto goes to Lakia to ask him for advice. Like, hey, Lakia, what would you do in this situation?
Shoma goes to Lakia.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. Shoma goes to Lakia to ask him what do you do in this situation? You know, as a Grand-Ute.
Yeah, as a Grand-Ute and as a person with their own revenge plot, what would you do? And he's like, oh, I'd fucking kill him. I'd kill him. Like, oh, are we killing people? Oh yeah, kill him. I think you should kill him.
Mm-hmm. My hatred has never left. Yeah, you know, right? That's still the thing I do. Okay, right? I mean, once again, I have stated since the beginning. I'm only in this right to find my brother's killer. You know, right? I'm not in here for anything else.
And then he's like, "But are you sure it's for like just your brother's killer?" He's like, "No, I'm pretty sure it's just from like brother's killer."
Yeah, you know, like, I don't like, the only good thing about your world is that you idiots leave rocks everywhere. What the fuck is wrong with you?
They're all over the place. You're not even trying to, like, harvest them.
I have been, look, if I had family, if I still had a little brother back in the grave, I would be sending him this stuff every day, you know, right? Yeah. I would be having him resell that in the Grand-Ute world right now, right? To get us out of living in our poverty, 14th medieval style cottage that we live in, you know, right?
Yeah.
That's the only good thing about your world is these rocks, you know, right? But yeah, look, here's the Wagashi. There's like their little zoo, which once again, I don't know why you need to go to the zoo, right? To get its right for this. You guys could have put like a little.
You know what animals look like. You know what animals look like.
You guys could have put up like a Nat Geo documentary, you know, right? Video or something. But hey, look. Look, Sachi says, no, we have to go to a zoo. I'll bill you for the zoo, all right? Look, trust the process,
This
okay?
This is a research trip.
You know, right? Look. We're going to a steakhouse after as well, you know? I'll be sending the bill for that as well, you know? Right?
Look,
everything.
You gotta... Research takes many forms, supposedly. When you have the company card, it is power that is hard to contain.
Right? Hey, these animals, they look cool. Hey, look, they look cute. Hey, look, this is like the type of dumb Twitter viral X stuff, right? You will post online to get stupid, to get people in to go to your store, you know, right? And look, these look dumb and cute enough to go viral with, right? But yeah, look, he did it. So I guess they made the thing. So I'm still confused what Kenji's ultimately. So he perfected. So did he perfect the recipe, the molding? Or what did he actually perfect it?
He perfected
here, you know, right? Did he leave them like?
Obviously, he perfected everything.
Right. So did he leave them like? Oh yeah, here's a book on how to make every intricate part for you to. Yeah. I still don't know what wagashi is, like how it's actually made. So I assume that it's like Play-Doh.
It's
like a Play-Doh.
I mean, it's. I think wagashi, in general, is just Japanese traditional sweets. But
right, is it like a paste product? Is that?
He's doing like some mochi shit.
Right. So it's like, here's the recipe. So now you can cut them out.
Yeah,
and
without
put the pieces
being alive, you can still make, like, you now have a formula, like, I feel like this is like a Jiro Dreams of Sushi sort of situation, where it's like, oh yeah, I'm only gonna pass on my techniques to somebody, and unfortunately, the father only passed down the techniques to this, drug addict granute from another world.
The father did not know he was a granny. He just thought he was a drug addict, alright? Alright, come on. Yeah, you know, sorry. Yeah. But yeah, hey, look, Sachi, hey, upload these pictures on Twitter or X or the fuck, we have it, and we use it in this stupid little universe of ours. Yeah. Show my Locky are just heading out, and it's cheap.
A surprise encounter, Pokemon style.
I've been waiting for this, my revenge, you know?
Yeah.
Right? And that was it. Then this is where I fucking lost it. As soon as those fucking French fries shut up, I was like, what the fuck, right? I guess it makes sense, right? Because in all the scans we saw of Baki Baki, right? It was really shitty ass quality. So I guess you couldn't see that they were actually fries that were on his body this entire time.
And I would also say, technically, right? Like, I guess technically.
Right, like, because when you look at the suit up close, you can see the angles.
But you could also put, like, Pocky into, like, a similar thing of, like, okay, you could put it in a little basket sort of thing. And, like, it could go either way, but it's like, I've never seen Pocky in a basket like that.
Right. But yeah. Hey, Bitter Gavv. I mean,
yep.
I don't know. I think this form does not look good,
and it's
right.
Baki Baki Stick, and I don't hate Baki Baki Stick, honestly, in my opinion. I mean, it's.
Right, I feel like they just. I feel like at some point they just started just slapping sticks, and they just get like, all right, do we have enough sticks? I think the helmet design looks good. But like the suit,
I was gonna say is I think that black and gold is always gonna be like black and gold, black and yellow is always gonna be like a color scheme hit, you know? Mm-hmm. Like that's always gonna flow together. But it's just like, oh, okay. So this is Yeah,
this is for just literally like if you look at like the suit or like the chest piece. Right, and then, they just threw a bunch of stick against the wall. Like, all right, copy this. Copy where the stick lands. You know, that's where we're gonna put it on the actual suit. You know, right? Yeah. Then meanwhile, hey, look, Hato goes to the old lake. You know, right? Hato takes this old man down to the lake. You know, for one last. You know, hey, look, we'll go. Look.
Hey, do you want to tend the rabbits, George? Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Hey, look. At least Kenji went. Oh man, hey, you probably feel bad about shooting at humans. So here, let me make this easier, and let me go back to my as you described, hideous, monstrous,
Yeah, my
granite form.
nightmare granute form. You know how disgusting we are. With all your friends being granutes. Oh god. We're the worst. Oh please, just put me out of my misery. Yeah, for being
Right?
a granute.
Yeah, and look, I thought, so I literally thought that Hato was just gonna take his time, like shooting, like beating up Kenji before, right? Instead of just executing right away, because he punches him first of all, right?
Yeah, right.
Before he trans. I was like, all right. At this point, you just seem psychotic, all right? Yeah. Look, I understand your desires for it, but like you're putting up, this is not a good look. You're making your argument way worse, right? Yeah. Yeah, but no, he spares him. Yeah,
He takes some
does
time.
this
He goes, you know what? I might
Also,
be.
but I'm really glad he aimed and he did not hit the fucking bridge support.
Yeah.
That thing was dangerously close to the fucking
instead
support.
He just polluted the stream water by launching a giant chocolate ball into the fucking water.
Mm-hmm. Hey, look, those fish. Look, it'll disperse. Right? It'll break down. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Yeah, but hey, look. Yeah, but Hato look. He realizes. Hey, no. Yeah, I'll let you know. Look, your dragon form is.
Yeah. If I ever see you
today.
looking like one of those granutes, one of those, if I ever see you colored like a granute, I'll kill you. But so long as you
right.
so long as you pass as a human, I'll be totally fine with you.
Right. Look, and I was amazed at Hato, and then his desire for revenge is over, right? As he rips up his childhood drawing,
Yeah.
right?
Again,
So it's over.
Question mark on whether or not he's been drawing it over and over again, or if it's the same one that he's been holding on to. Because it's still
the
so
symbolism is
goddamn
over,
bad.
right? Now that he teared up that image, right? The symbolism is done,
Yeah.
His desires for revenge is over,
Yeah.
right?
We will
And then
never
meanwhile,
go back to this plot line again.
Yeah. Hey, look. Hey, I like how Jeep was like, "Hey, I don't got quarrel with you. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Hey,
Right?
Lakia, you're not part of this. Hey,
You know,
Shoma, I exclusively want to fight you. At your strongest point, I now want to fight you. Hey, man, you picked the bad time to start a fight.
I still decided to go through it after he saw what happened to Longo.
And he was
really
like,
thought,
well,
hey.
the problem that Longo had was that he didn't get the bitter Gavv surgery. And it's like, no, the problem that Longo had was that Shoma had enough time to reach full potential, and he's beating the shit out of all of you.
Right, look, I know you've been gone for like a majority of this episode, just doing your stupid little shadow, like, oh, I'm so smart, I'm so cunning, look at me, I'm working from the shadows, it's all part of my 50-step master plan,
Yeah,
right,
sometimes a 50-step plan, winds up wrong, and you just wind up locked into something for like
yeah,
way
boy,
longer than you
it's
think.
crazy. As soon as Shoma goes into Master Form, Master and Overform.
Again, it's crazy.
It got real sad.
I thought at least he would go. Honestly, again, in Cake King form, he killed Cheetah. So I thought, okay, maybe we'll get Blizzard Sorbet or something. We'll build this up a bit. He goes straight into Master form and goes, nah. This is worth the 100 Gochizos. We're going in. We're gonna kill this motherfucker. I'm tired of dealing with his shit.
Mm-hmm. Right, and then in amazement, he does not die.
Yeah, somehow, despite the whole showing of him like burning in flames and then going, somehow he just jumps out and goes, "Oh shit, fire's hot." I'm not doing that.
Look, more surgeries. He'll be rebuilt as a cyborg next time, right? Once again, look, I keep saying, look, they definitely have made edits to that opening when all family members disappear. I thought we were gonna speedrun now that we're in like the last
They're really
12
holding
episodes.
on to them. And it's just like, Jeep should have been right
Right,
off
I
the
feel like
bat.
Jeep could have just died at this point. Like, cause he has really been like a nothing villain, right? Like, or
Yeah.
like I don't even consider it a villain, right?
He has
Like,
spent
he's been
most
like a
of
really
his
nothing,
time homeless in a shack. Until...
right? Like he's been a real nothing antagonistic force, right?
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know why. I don't know what the agent, the actual real life agent, not
Yeah.
this stupid little right? I don't know what Jeep's actor's agent managed to point. No. He stays for the whole show. Okay, he's gonna appear in every single one of these openings. All right, you're not gonna. He's not getting Thanos dust out of this opening. All right, I don't know what you're.
Yeah, it's not,
we
until,
have final.
it's not until he actually fully wrecks his character all the way to the ground that you can get rid of
Right,
him.
but yeah, man, like I said, I was 100% expecting him to die in this, right, in Blaze of, right, I didn't think he died, he could have went out in Blaze of Glory.
I mean, forget Jeep specifically, if you told me how many stomach siblings would still be alive this late into the show, I'd have been like, I don't know, 2, maybe 3, and technically we're at 3. But, like, again, my theory still stands on Longo, and also, we just haven't, like, definitively killed anybody, really. Like, the span of time between when we killed Sheeta and when we've killed anybody, or had any other, like, stomach sibling directly fight Gavv is crazy.
Right there, in fact, they have fought multiple. I have fought them, but they're still alive. It's crazy. I feel like, but boy, Sheeta really, man, look, Sheeta really got the short end of the stick. You know, right? Instead of she could have been alive, she could have probably still been alive this entire time. You know,
Yeah, but someone had to be a sacrifice, and somehow it had to be
yeah.
Sheeta.
You know, right? Yeah. Lucky's like, oh well, man, what I missed? Hey, look, hey, we won. You know, this is still technically under a Lucky W. You know, right?
Yeah.
This is
I
you know,
didn't, like, we won, so I didn't lose.
You're right. You know, look, I'm putting this as another check mark in the Lucky W section. You know,
Yeah.
Right. I don't care what anyone else says. You know, right? Yeah. But hey, look, I guess Hato got paid for his article. Once again, I don't know what the fucking blog post from like a small guy is gonna do to boost up like traffic like that, right? I feel like you don't get boosted article. You don't get traffic from an article unless it's not like on like an actual publication website, you know, like BuzzFeed or like CNN or any type of like those like right? Yeah. But I guess Hato's article did enough, you know.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah. So hey, look, the day is saved, you know. Hato racism arc over, okay?
Yeah,
right.
He's finally met his mother's killer, or at least his mother's kidnapper. Shoma killed his mother's killer, I guess. So yeah, so he's done with it, and he'll never. Hey, I'm calling it now. Honta will never have a problematic arc going forward again.
Hey, look. He'll never look. Hey, look. Him and the Wolfgangers are good friends now. They're gonna be best friends until the end of the series now.
Yep.
You know, right? Now, look, there'll be many stories to be told. You know, right, involving them. Okay. And also, before we go to the ending, right? And I'm not trying to be weird about this, but what is Sachika's outfit she's wearing? Right? Right, it didn't occur to me now that I'm rewatching this scene, right? She has like two, not her tank top, right? Like her sweater is being held up by belts, right? There's not like actual like any like sleeves. Wait, is there actual sleeves?
Hold on, I gotta. Again, not to be weird, I gotta go
Yeah.
focus on the outfit.
Oh, there are straps on this thing, right?
Where are you looking specifically?
Go to 2205, right? When we see it from the front, it's just being held up by this belt, but I guess it is actually a whole outfit piece. Like there, right? The way that
Yeah, it's a lot of layers is the thing. It's
right. Her outfit. So it didn't occur to I look back into like the other frame. No, so her sweater is not. It's connected to straps. Like it is. This is actually one outfit. This is such a weird outfit.
Yeah,
right?
that's. I mean, she has. again, she's supposed
No,
to...
I understand Satras is it like the latest hip Garyu's faction?
Yeah, she's supposed to be billed as, like, a Gyaru. So it's like...
Right, and she's... But with this weird... There's like this weird belt thing, this weird Kingdom Hearts belt system she got at the front. I was like, man, what is this? This is so weird. Like, it's a tank top, but it's like a shoulder, but it just bears her shoulder, right? That's a sweater at the exact same time. This is I have actually never seen a shirt like this, right?
Yeah.
Right, because if you look at the frame beforehand, you can actually see the strap where it connects to the actual sweater, right? Because I thought the straps were part of the tank top, right? Until I realized, oh no, it's part of the sweater. What this sweater is just so weird, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, okay. Yeah. Enough about weird fascination about fashion. All right. Hey. Glada is getting rid of the deadbeats. Right.
Yep. It's
it's
time to purge. Hey, I've been letting you get away with being on the payroll for the last 18 years without producing any results.
Maybe fuck. What was the president's name?
Boca?
Zerdok?
Boca Geldok.
Bolcha? Maybe he was right. You know, right? Maybe he has to doge or
we have to make some cuts. We've got to make some cuts that you gotta make
look, he did. By sending Lizelle into the company, right? She did find all the trillions of waste, for throughout the entire year and everything. But yeah, so I guess. So once again, I'm not sure if there's death flags now signaling her, but I guess Gloda's next on the chopping block.
Oh, she definitely feels next on the chopping block. The question is whether
once again, if you had told me since the beginning of the show, and I would not have I would never put Gloda as the second stomach family to actually die.
Yeah.
Right.
And honestly, I would have put her to be the one that lives this long.
Right. Yeah, but hey, look. I guess next week, Lakia will finally does his old detective work.
He'll finally piece together that the stomach family member with the big fucking slicing weapon is also the one that maybe did a big fucking slice on his brother.
Right. But hey, look. Over the weekend they revealed more Gochizos. Right? They revealed Lakia's new Gochizos. They're coming out, and we'll talk about those. But I'm excited for those. All right. Let me post the meme this week. I managed to fish in the background. Where is it? Oh, my computer's loading. Oh.
You gotta. Got it.
Oh yeah. Okay, I now understand the struggle for. Yeah, I get it now. I understand it. Oh. All right. Here you go. Let's see. Upload. There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I missed. Oh wait, I made a mistake. I need to fix this.
Hey, just quick edit on the letters there, and you'll get it.
Hey, I'll fix this before before anything. All right. Is that for this week's episode?
Yeah, I would suggest instead of a T, you put a K.
Yeah. Ooh. No, okay, that makes sense. All right, is that for this week's episode?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, Kate, thanks, bye.
Hey, Austin.
Yeah.
As we've talked about multiple times, as a family man, as a person with a somehow doing this fucking recording every week.
Yeah.
I am a person that actually has like a significant other, like partner and everything.
Is that what I trained you right earlier? All right. I just want to say, right?
somehow, some way, I do have this, right? And a part of that
Oh
is...
boy, that's real funny. Well, before you continue, we were talking about you yesterday.
Oh, that's great! I love when you talk about me when I'm not there.
Right? We were talking about how, like, man, it sucks that none of us actually owns our own house, right?
Well, to be fair, I still am not sure that we own our own house. That's, like, we're still figuring that out. That's part of why...
Okay.
That's part of why I'm still, like, kind of, like, in an anxiety mode of, like, oh, okay... So, like, where's the paperwork? I want to see that shit on the, like, I want to see that on the dotted line, like,
right.
Yeah. So anyway, while we're staving off the millennial anxiety of, like, hey, like, so, like, this is happening, right? Like, this is actually a real thing. Molly and I have continued to have our tradition of, hey, let's just every now and then, let's watch some really trash shit and see.
Okay, boy.
Watch a really trash movie and like see how bad that holds up. Really, it's not how well it holds up. We're never going in there with like good expectations. We're going in there going, but like this is gonna be bad, right? Like this is gonna be fucking bad. So we recently decided to watch.
Okay.
Let me just double check. 2000. God, that can't. It's too. It shouldn't be that. It's a 2006 movie. 2006 movie. She's the Man. Starring Amanda Bynes.
Okay. Yep.
And who else do you know that like starred in this movie?
She's fuck. I was gonna say Frankie Muniz, but it's like no, that wasn't it. They were in that other movie together. Who? Seth Green? I feel like 2006 was like a Seth Green era. Right? I was Seth Green, maybe, right? I'm trying to think who the fuck was relevant in 2006,
So here's the thing. There's somebody that wasn't relevant in 2006 that this is technically their big break, and I will say this is not the thing that I am trying to lead up to, because this movie is a fucking insane, like, nexus of, like, actors and relevancy, and, like, just, it's an insane movie when you look at it.
Alright, so is the actor famous now, but wasn't famous back then?
Yes, right? There is an actor in this that is way more famous now than anybody else. Well, no. Actually, there's one really famous comedian actor that is in this, but there's a famous actor in this now that was not a famous actor then, that honestly credits, at least as by my own like research, credits this movie somehow as his big break.
Boy, let me see. Boy, I was gonna say Awkwafina because I feel like
no. They're way before Awkwafina. Way before Awkwafina. We're talking 2006. We're talking like
let's see.
Think about like the Scooby-Doo live action movies, like Step Up, like that era of like movie making.
Who the fuck could be a famous comedian actor nowadays that isn't I'm trying to think, who's a famous comedian nowadays,
No, so they're two different people. There's a famous comedian that's in there, and there's also a famous actor that's in there.
Okay, let's see. So famous. Okay, well, it can't be Timothée Chalamet, right?
No.
Yeah, it gotta be him. He's probably a baby. I don't think he was even born yet.
He'd have been a full ass like Goo Goo Gaga child like then.
Right. Fuck. Man, Amanda Bynes has been active since like the 90s.
Right.
Or
right.
Like early, right? Because she let me think. So let's see. Is it Henry Cavill? Everybody loves Henry Cavill.
No. Think more homegrown. Think more natural born. Think tariff proof.
Who else could there be? I'm trying to think. What's the actor? Charlie Cox? Is it Charlie Cox? You know?
No,
right?
no. Okay, so I'm gonna throw in some. Honestly, I'm gonna throw in the fuck. I'm gonna throw in the.
Okay.
The poster. Actually, the poster is perfect.
Okay. Uh oh.
Let's see. There we go. Yeah, straight from Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh.
There we go. Click.
Yeah.
Click.
Mm-hmm.
Do you recognize the man next to Amanda Bynes?
And it's loading. Yeah, I'm getting the animation is loading.
I'm seeing it.
It is not fully loaded for me.
It's dealing with it. Yep, I see it.
It has
They'll
is
get
it
there.
fully? Is it
They'll
fully?
get there. They'll get there.
Yeah. Okay. It's still okay. Oh, okay. Well, it died on me. I just googled it. Yeah. Oh, what the fuck? Holy shit.
Yeah.
What?
Okay. So
that's Channing Tatum.
That's Channing Tatum. Yep. So Channing Tatum's like
boy. What? I don't know what the fuck is going on in this movie. So
yeah.
Boy. So Amanda Bynes is cross-dressing. She's pretending to be a boy.
So
So
I want to.
Is this like a Freaky Friday situation?
Just to point out, so the plot of this movie is that Amanda Bynes is a dismissed high school. I want to also be clear. High school girls soccer star that is dismissed by her high school and also her shitty boyfriend as but you're just a girl, and then her weird ass boy band aspiring indie rock star twin brother leaves right
Who's Channing Tatum?
No. Channing Tatum is not her brother.
Okay. Man, that would have been a great plot twist.
So she leaves. Her brother leaves and goes, "Hey, can you just fill in for me at this boys' school or at this school that I'm going to?"
Okay.
And she's like, "Well, at least at that school, if I dress up like you, my twin brother, I can play soccer." And it's like, okay, well, that's questionable, but all right, fine, let him cook.
Okay.
But it's also a boarding school where they get to live by themselves, and so hijinks ensue because it's I have to hide the fact that I'm a girl. Which is already problematic. But then you throw Channing Tatum in as her roommate / guy crush, because once she joins the school, she's like, "Oh man, look at all these boys," and then, "Oh man, the boy that I'm roommate with, I kind of want to fuck." We're really.
Is this okay? Oh, so she's just Mulaning this? Is
It's
on?
actually, you know what? That's true. This is very much a Mulan situation of I didn't know that you were a boy, or I didn't know that you were a girl. It's but you still wanted to fuck me, right? Yeah. Oh, this.
Yeah, hey, look. I'll let you know. In Mulan, as soon as Mulan was found out to be a girl, Sean, whatever the fuck the commander do, lost interest.
Yeah.
Immediately was oh man.
I thought you had a penis.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So, look, we're 10 minutes into this. I need to get to the real point here.
Okay. Oh, there's more. Okay.
Oh yeah, Channing Tatum is not the point here. Channing Tatum is not the point. So.
Okay.
So, this goes into remember when I talked about Interior Chinatown, where I was going through all the
Jimmy
various
with
characters
Jimmy
where I
Yang,
went,
right?
"Holy shit, it's that actor! Holy shit, it's that actor!" Let me just show you.
Was Jimmy O Yang in this movie as well?
Hold on. Let me just show you. Who else is in this movie? That's perfect. There we go. Oh, thanks. Oh, it's in 1300 by 18 8/19. Oh, that's perfect. This is copyrighted shit, but it doesn't matter because I don't need to fucking.
Oh boy, is it gonna be? I'm trying to think. Is Aquafina still in this movie?
No, Aquafina is still not in it. This is the famous comedian that's in it.
Who the fuck is? That's such a fucking weird angle.
Okay, hold on.
Who is it?
Hold on. Let's do this one. You might know him from his stunted progression.
Who the fuck? Have I seen this comedian? Should I know who this comedian is?
Not he doesn't he you know he's in a lot of things that have to do with he's got a basic name and he likes to make things.
No, okay. I see now.
Yeah. So, fucking David Cross is in this.
Okay.
Right? Which is like,
yeah.
Okay, how did you afford David Cross for this fucking... But also, hey, look, man, drugs gotta pay for themselves somehow, right?
Mm-hmm. Was this a family movie? What was going on with this?
It was trying to be. I kept watching this with Molly, and I was like, this isn't like a Disney Channel original movie,
right? Because I feel this is like, oh man, you want a quick paycheck, you know?
Yeah.
Right. It's like how it's like how Paul Giamatti was in that movie with her and Frankie Muniz once again, you know?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, Big Fat Liar, right, yeah.
Yeah, it was like that, you know? Which, by the way, when I rewatched that movie, I forgot that, Turk from Scrubs was in that movie as well.
Now, we're talking about black characters now. That's a perfect leeway. Hey.
Okay, Is Craig Robinson in this movie?
There's one black character in this. That
boy, isn't my favorite black comedian Dave Chappelle?
Hold on. And now we're pulling up to my grand ultimate point. Do you recognize the black man in this photo?
Oh boy, that's a very small image. Fuck, I cannot see what the fuck that is.
Oh, you can't? Okay.
Yeah, that image is too small.
Oh, you can't?
I was gonna say
for you? Hold on.
I was gonna say, is that what's that the correspondent that's currently on the Daily Show right now? Right? Is that
Josh Johnson? You thought it was Josh Johnson?
I can't tell.
Crazy.
It looks...
Hold on. Here's another photo.
Okay.
Let's see if you recognize him a little bit more from this.
Oh boy, fuck. Wait, I've seen this actor before. Oh, boy, he's definitely...
It might be relevant to things that we've watched and talked about.
Oh, boy. Uh-oh. Was he in a Disney show?
I mean, technically speaking, in terms of properties, yeah.
Not High School Musical, right? This is...
Oh,
right?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Fuck, I'm trying to think, what other show Disney had that has black actors in it, you know,
oh,
right?
Jesus. Oh, you think it's fucking That's So Raven?
No, it's definitely... This is not Orlando Bloom, alright?
No, it's not Orlando Bloom. He has... both of his eyes are still working properly. Do you want to just, for the sake of, like, cutting this short, do you want to just...
Yeah. Just possibly where I would know this guy from. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. That gave me to a dead link.
I saw that. Yep.
Yeah. But I could see from the URL. Is this the fucking I don't know the name of
it's
the
the
actor.
Red Power Ranger from the SPD. Is it? Yeah. She's the man. He's the black guy. Best friend.
Okay. Does he play like a major role in the movie?
Honestly, I'd say no, But the fact is, he plays way too major of a role, considering that his other roles. This is before, I think. This is either right before or right after playing SPD, and it's like, damn.
So was it? No, SPD was what 2005,
right?
So that means
it's
right.
Production. There's a production timeline question mark.
Right. So let's see. So he probably went from Power Rangers to this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2006, SPD was 2005. So so he probably went from, okay, yeah.
So Molly and I went to watch this trash
movie. Oh, what the fuck, he was also in the Turner and Hooch remake.
I went, holy shit, the Red Ranger from SPD is in this? We're watching this movie right now.
That was the leeway for you to watch that?
Yeah. I went, oh my god.
I know,
oh my
you
god.
also could have watched, did you watch, you could have watched Jessica Jones, right? That has a Red Ranger.
Yeah, but it had, this also had David Cross, and I don't give a shit. At the time with Jessica Jones, I didn't give a shit about David Tennant.
Mm-hmm. Well, I was gonna know, it has the Red Ranger from RPM in it, too.
Yeah, who cares about RPM?
Everyone likes RPM.
Yeah, by then I had already jumped off the ship.